little skirt and the thong is pretty cute, right?
I know, right?
It's like,
so
yeah.
cute.
Oh, but this little, it's like little. Hi, sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Super Cool Nerd Show. We are the nerds that are on the Nerd Show. You are the nerds watching the Nerd Show while we nerd in the Nerd Show.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, welcome. We were discussing bunny costumes for AllCon, which is coming up, which we will talk about in a second. But first, let's go ahead and check in with everyone. Cora, how are you doing?
If you think about what it sounds like to scream into the void and have it scream back at you, not like that at all.
Oh, well, that's good. Is it because the void isn't screaming, or is there no screaming at all?
The void has already yelled at me that there is no more room for the screams.
Oh, that's fair.
So.
This is Cora.
Hi.
My name is Cass. Hello.
And how are you doing, Cass?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm, researching bunny outfits, and let me tell you, when I searched the term bunny outfit, I did not think that was what I was going to see.
Both equal parts Playboy bunnies and nightmare fuel.
Yeah. And behind the board, making everything look good, sexily, Jason!
Well,
We're talking about the
much.
AllCon Bunny Hutch specifically.
Oh,
man.
Come on. I'm so stoked for AllCon. Yeah, we've been away for a couple of weeks. We'll get to that. But AllCon is like the best, like just chill, hang out, go to a bunch of wackadoo panels, drink, and have a whole ton of fun. I'm so ready. And Sabrina Pandora will not be able to whoop my ass this year because I'm about to buy a smoking jacket.
The fact that you have not bought one yet is absolutely unforgivable.
I literally had a year to get this done and somehow just have tempted fate. I don't know what is wrong with me.
And let us not forget, this is not the first year that you've got in trouble.
This is like, pre-COVID, the one that got canceled, I got
in the middle of AllCon.
Oh, man, I got called the hell out.
So that's 1 year.
Okay.
I'm taking count.
Well, no, actually, okay, are we counting all? We're
going to start there, and if there's more...
No, there's two more behind that.
Okay, so we're
Sabrina
at 3.
and I became friends like 2 years before that.
So 2018-ish?
Yeah, and then it was kind of like a thing where, that was the one where I agreed to be auctioned off.
Yeah.
So actually, no, 1 year doesn't count because I dressed as a bunny.
That's the one where I made you the Jasmine costume?
No, that's not that one.
Okay.
I still have that costume, by the way. But
Did you ever wear
so I didn't wear a smoking jacket, but no, I further degraded myself, thank you very much, for a good cause, too. But no, I'm like 4 years in the hole for not wearing at least a smoking jacket. So, but it won't happen this year, I promise. Sabrina, don't come after me. Cass is going to measure me. I'm literally going to buy one on Amazon, and hopefully it gets here. Yeah. It's not going to get here.
Yeah, Jason doesn't know his
Something's
size.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to forget it at home. I am going to screw this up somehow, I'm sure.
I appreciate your confidence.
Okay, good.
We will talk about AllCon a little bit later. But first of all, let us get kicked off with some super cool nerd news. Well, just like I used to call the paddle in my parents' bathroom, we're going to talk about the Punisher.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I haven't been on the desk in a while. I think I went crazy. Okay.
Pretty sure you did.
All right. So, a few years ago, we were treated to a Netflix TV show starring Jon Bernthal as the Punisher. It was absolutely amazing. It was extraordinarily violent. Yeah, sorry to Ben Barnes' face. Unfortunate, but loved it. One of my favorite of the Netflix shows. Love Daredevil, love the Punisher. We got news, I believe it was last year, that Daredevil was coming to the MCU, and indeed he did in Spider-Man and She-Hulk. and he has a Disney Plus show coming out, Daredevil Born Again. And it was announced that John Bernthal will be back as Frank Castle. Love it. Love John Bernthal. Love the Punisher. Do we trust Disney
No.
to do the Punisher?
No.
Any amount of justice?
So, Hulu is their outlet for doing these. If we watch, I mean, we just got Prey, a new Predator movie, super gory. What?
It's not. What?
But
What are you talking about?
Disney owns the Predator.
Okay.
They got it in the big Fox deal.
Okay.
So they released Prey on Hulu,
Okay.
and it was what you would expect from any Predator movie.
Okay.
But they've also done MODOK, which was kind of like tongue-in-cheek, kind of raunchy humor, and Hit Monkey, which was very violent. So I absolutely do not see a Punisher series coming to Disney Plus. Not a chance. Ain't gonna happen. Will it debut on Hulu? Probably. If the reception is good, we've said it before. Disney has never looked any money in the face that they did not like.
You think they would move? Okay, so we know that Daredevil Born Again is going to air on Disney Plus.
Of course, yeah.
They've already said that. Mm-hmm. You think they would move just the Punisher
Absolutely.
to Hulu?
It would drive viewership to Hulu as well. Would you go over to Hulu to watch a Punisher?
Of course I would go over to
Then there
Hulu.
you go.
But
That's how they get the money.
All of the MCU is on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That's where they're hanging their hat.
No, because it's still they bought Hulu. They own it. So why not put content on there to drive viewership and keep them dollars coming in?
Unless Punisher is not part of their MCU plan. Like if it's
That's
not,
a good point. They could keep it separate. But
if it's not part of their MCU plan, then I could see them moving it to Hulu. But I would see them keeping it on Disney Plus if they want to incorporate the Punisher into their MCU. Because then everything is in one place.
Now, I will agree with you on that because currently Deadpool 1 and 2 are on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, will they go there? Absolutely. But I could see it driving viewership to Hulu. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that.
I would be absolutely shocked.
I wouldn't be. You can get Hulu as a package deal. But they could consider it like, oh, here's where the really R-rated stuff is. Because Prey was super violent. I mean, not super violent. It was expecting.
I think the difference between a Disney-owned production company making something and Disney making something is night and day. And I think that there's no way that they would let go of the brand recognition that is an MCU character. But also, I think the likelihood is so far in the direction of them Disneyfying the Punisher, just like they did with Kingpin, just like they did with Daredevil. Because Kingpin is terrifying. Especially Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin was legitimately terrifying in Daredevil and was absolutely nothing in Hawkeye. He was just kind of there, and he punched a couple people hard. And the difference between the Netflix Kingpin and the Disney Plus Kingpin is sad. It's a little sad. So, no, I think the probability is that they Disneyfy the Punisher. Which makes me so sad. I will be so excited to eat my words if it premieres on Hulu.
Yeah.
If they port it over, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have a nice PG-13 Punisher where he shoots people and they scream off screen. God,
I hope not, and I don't think they'll do it.
This is one of those I want to be wrong. I would like to be wrong. I would like for this Punisher to be as ultra-violent and shit as it needs to be.
Yeah.
But
I think we've already gotten the first taste with Daredevil. With him kind of punching people off screen and having a kind of PG-13 version of the hallway scene in She-Hulk.
But that's
where he punched a couple people and she came down
that was She-Hulk series.
I hate men. Yeah, it was. And I will respect that it's a different series. I don't know.
Anyway.
I will say the Disney CEO, Bob Iger, in response to the whole Quantumania having the second biggest drop from weekend to weekend in MCU history, and making not a lot of money, he said that MCU needs newness, which, what does that mean? He said that the sequels have always done well, but do we need a third and a fourth of our MCU heroes solo movies? And I think I agree with him.
Yeah.
That being said, the way that they've introduced most of their new characters hasn't been great. I don't care about most of these newer characters. I love some of them that have come out of the woodwork, but not a lot. And Quantumania is currently sitting at a 48 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is
I didn't mind it. I watched it.
the second lowest.
But
after
hey,
Eternals.
he's right. We do need some newness.
We do need some newness.
I've got some ideas for that.
Yeah.
I would like to go and enjoy a Marvel movie again that wasn't made of one-liner jokes every 5 minutes, including in serious scenes.
Yeah, I would like if we had characters that weren't trying to emulate Tony Stark, like if they had like different personalities, like character to character, like if this character had a personality and this character had a different personality, I think they would be like so good.
I think I do agree that maybe there is a need to go back to when, let's face it, Winter Soldier is one of the best.
And it's a
movies.
different tone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there are so many superheroes. Like we could do a reboot of the X-Men again. I know we have Fantastic.
We're doing that.
I know we have Fantastic Four coming up too, which I'm holding out hope that's actually good.
Although we have both of those confirmed not to be in the Big King movie.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know,
But I mean, there's so many heroes and stories that they have not even scratched the surface of.
Yeah.
In the Marvel universe that they could do.
Yeah.
Feasibly do.
Yeah.
And put a new twist on it.
Yeah. I do think they need to stop throwing their own characters under the bus.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wanda. You had good characterization.
in a way, Punisher
there
coming
for a
back,
second.
still something to be happy about, I think.
I love John
Yeah.
Bernthal. I will always love John Bernthal, and I will watch Daredevil. I don't care if I don't like it. I will watch it to the end because I love me some Charlie Cox and I love me some Daredevil. Take that how you will. Moving on, Cora.
All right, I'm going to bring us an infuriating story.
Fantastic.
All right, so a lot of people on here know that I really like the anime Mononoke. It's a beautiful art style, and we found out that this summer we were getting an animated movie. We're not getting that right now. They've had to put it on a hiatus. We don't know when it is coming, or I shouldn't say hiatus. They've had to push back the release date. We don't know when it's coming out because they have to recast the main character. Takehiro Sakurai recently got into a lot of trouble for a 10-year infidelity affair infidelity thing that came to light. A lot of places are dropping him. The studio doing Mononoke was one of them, Toei Animation. Because the movie is going to be taking place in the castle in the Edo... I don't remember the name of the castle, and I'm sorry. But it's taking place during the Edo period in a specific part of the castle where the women lived. And it's going to be focusing a lot on like their care and their treatment and stuff. They felt like having him be the voice of the medicine seller, Kutsuru Uri, was not the look they were going
Probably
for.
not great.
So they're going to be recasting that role, which I'm really sad about because his voice for the medicine seller was beautiful. It worked really well, but I would rather have not him as the voice that I can deal.
Yeah.
A small glimmer of light, though, in Mononoke news is they've released the original anime on Netflix now. So it's not just on Crunchyroll, it's on Netflix. So if you have not watched the original, you still have plenty of time to do that before the movie comes out.
That is the crazy
Apparently
image. It looks
plenty of time.
Yes, huh?
The one that looks like a Chinese dragon on there, right? That's the one. I'm sure.
No, the one with what you called a kabuki.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the one. The top image is from the original series, and the bottom image is from the one of the promo images for the movie. So if you like the style that you see on screen, I highly recommend watching it. I do want to stress, they cover a lot of heavy topics in this show. It's very veiled. in some cases. Not all of them. But just know that going in. That's it. But other than that, it's beautiful. It's worth it. And it'll tide you over until we get it announced.
At some point, a movie will come out, presumably.
Yeah, like, it may not come out this year, depending on how many lines they have to redo.
Yeah.
Because we don't, like, presumably if it was supposed to be coming out this year, like, within the next few months,
Yeah.
it was pretty much almost
He was
done.
definitely already recorded.
Yep, so they're going to be re-recording all of those lines.
Fun stuff. All right, Jason, you got some better news for us?
I was trying to get this to go, but I couldn't. Wow, my screen is all screwed up over here. I'm just gonna go back to. Sorry, I'm just gonna go back to the producer camera. By the way, there is. I don't even know how to describe this. So, Cocaine Bear recently came out, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Like, I laughed my ass off this entire movie because it was completely and utterly ridiculous. And look, it was glorious. But don't try to get that lightning to strike twice with some bullshit. Now, we all know of the production company called The Asylum.
Oh,
The ones who will make movies like Atlantic Rim or Transmorphers.
Fine.
Well, they are dipping their toe into this. And
Wait. Let me guess.
Oh, please, go right ahead. What do you
Cocaine bead?
Okay, that's your guess.
Heroin Heron?
Wrong. They didn't even change one of the names. It is Cocaine Shark. First off, I want you to glance at this image on screen right now.
Wait, let me see. Oh. Okay, but I kind of
Also,
want to see it.
I'm
This
going to watch this movie. You can't stop me.
but oh no, I can't play this trailer. I can't play this trailer on our show.
Why?
So I would encourage everyone just go look up the cocaine. But they're also in the works Attack of the Meth Gator, which now that's coming from Asylum. Cocaine Shark is coming from Wild Eye Releasing. Let me read the premise of this. A mafia drug lord has unleashed a new, highly addictive stimulant on the streets called H225, derived from sharks held captive in a secret lab, which causes monstrous side effects. After an explosion and leak at the lab, an army, not just one, of mutated, bloodthirsty sharks and other creatures are set loose upon the world. Now look, this company, I hate when they do spoof movies like these sometimes.
Mockbusters?
Yeah, I mean, granted, we were all on board for Sharknado because Thunder Levin was an awesome man to talk to, by the way. And it was just utterly ridiculous, but it was an original thought ridiculous, okay?
Yeah.
Well, somebody came up with the idea to put sharks in a tornado. But Cocaine Shark. Also, I have some physics questions, like cocaine and water. I don't know. This trailer is completely bonkers, and I can't play it. I can't play it on our show. So I'm just going to put a link to it in the description, but, yo, go right ahead.
A word that probably does not belong in this story.
Go
Right,
right
you
ahead.
think about it logically.
Yeah, we don't need logic here.
Okay, so the bear didn't sniff, because it's Cocaine Bear based on real.
Yeah.
No, that was just a tragic story, honestly.
yeah.
Tragic story. But the bear did not sniff the cocaine. The bear ate the cocaine.
Yes,
Yes.
and the cocaine killed the bear
Right.
very quickly.
So, logically,
Logically.
put cocaine in a small enough tank of water, a shark could ingest it.
I mean, all you got to do is drop one of those wrapped bricks in the ocean. The shark is just going to eat it.
The shark
First
ate
off,
that.
I'm going to go ahead
Logically,
and
it could happen.
After looking at this trailer, look, we could have made a better movie.
The thing is, though, we didn't...
I don't plan on paying a lot to watch this movie, but I am going to watch it. I absolutely am going to watch this ridiculous, crazy ass movie.
I think we should stream us watching this movie and commentating on it.
I mean, honestly, I think we could probably strike up a deal with them. Like, hey, can we watch and stream this, like
and
a watch along?
completely destroy
I will
your
pay
movie.
whatever licensing I need to pay, so that we can watch this monstrosity, the stop motion,
absolute train
and the
wreck.
effects on this.
This masterpiece.
They are Birdemic levels of good.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
yes.
Oh, that's rough. The fact that I know what that is
Yeah.
and have sat through that whole movie brings me shame.
No.
So anyway,
Honor on you.
No, you are stronger than any of us.
I don't have a release date for it, but yeah, I would encourage everybody to go check out the trailer. Cocaine Shark, boy riding them coattails.
it.
They do that. They do that.
I mean,
Love it.
Asylum and studios like that are known for their mockbusters with low effort, and sometimes, like 9 times out of 10, they are just bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get gems like this that are so bad they might be good, like in a bad movie way.
I want to watch it 10 times.
Back over to you, Cass. Please try to follow that shit.
All right. It is that time of year again. It's that time to go bother DC. Since James Gunn took over DC, and really since what was the acquisition? Bought HBO.
Warner Brothers.
Since Warner Brothers bought HBO. Anyways, we've had a bunch of canceled movies and a bunch of canceled projects, but one that is not necessarily dead is a Batman Beyond animated feature film featuring, it's a rumor, Michael Keaton, that was intended to be the movie to compete with the Into the Spider-Verse franchise. Jeff Snyder, who's a EP, I think, on the project and writer, has done a couple of drafts of this movie. Go bother DC, because I want to see this so bad. Specifically designed to compete with Into the Spider-Verse. Like,
I want to see it.
I want to see it so bad.
I want to see it.
I need a Batman Beyond.
I need it right now.
I need it.
In my
I need
veins.
all of the Batmans. All of the Batmans. Especially with, it seems like every DC movie having a lead that is not allowed to go into daylight anymore. This might be useful for DC. How many is that in a row?
Put that directly into my veins.
Yeah. Sorry, Zachary Levi. Sorry, Ezra Miller. I want this movie.
Yeah, I'm not sorry to.
No.
I
either one of them.
absolutely do want the Batman Beyond movie.
I mean, so bad.
Batman Beyond was great, but also this was Bruce Timm,
Yeah.
and them continuing on from Batman the Animated Series, basically same characters, but
Yeah.
and Michael Keaton is he's right over there.
Exactly. I
Over there. He's
obviously when we get this, it's not going to have my Batman in it, but still, I absolutely want this to happen.
Yes.
made me sad for a second.
I know. I made myself sad for a second. Every time I think about it, I make myself sad. But Batman will live on forever. And so I want this movie. I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, bring it on.
Go bother DC. Go bother James Gunn.
It's time to move a little bit further. But also, we can do so much with it if we just... You're not constrained by anything else.
Exactly.
Start telling Terry McGinnis a story, and you can reveal like who his dad is by the second, third movie.
So many things. You could do so many things.
We could basically do epilogue from Justice League Unlimited as the third movie. Oh God, I just...
Yeah. I just overwhelmed. Yeah, you just overwhelmed me with that thought. I don't know how to deal with that.
Viola Davis as Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
In epilogue.
Yeah. Although CCH Pounder is my queen.
Mm.
I love her so much.
I'm Team Viola.
That's fair. But this is animated. So.
This is okay, yeah, that's animated. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there are so many things that you could do with it. Go bother DC, because I need this. Cora, do you have another hopefully nice story?
I do have a nice story. That was the only bad story.
Yay!
I had. All the rest of mine are nice. So, I'm sure a lot of you out there that are manga fans know of the beautiful art that the studio Clamp creates, such as Cardcaptor Sakura, Tokyo Babylon, X, Triple X Holic, all of those. We've all seen the beautiful artwork, and apparently their artwork also caught the eye of figure skater Yuzuru Hanyu, because he is working with Clamp to create an art book based on one of his solo performances, Gift, which seemed like an oddly beautiful choice. Figure skating is just very fluid and very relaxing to watch, and Clamp's art is very fluid and beautiful to look at. And he went to them and asked if they would do it, and they said, yeah, sure, okay. And so we have this image here. This is our first, this is the image they've released for it. It is scheduled to come out September 1st with 64 pages. I am getting this book. I have never seen Yuzuru Hanyu skate, and I don't need to enjoy this book. It is Clamp. Clamp is known for their beautiful art, and that's all I need.
It's absolutely stunning, honestly.
And that's just a preliminary image.
Yeah.
This is one of those stories I have no follow up. I'm just like looking at the image.
Yeah. That happens with so many of your stories. I'm like, wow, that's
It's like
pretty.
it's good. I got nothing to add. It's just good.
Something fluidity. Yeah.
I'm consistent. I don't know art, but I know what I like.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, it was between this story and another story about Dark Horse releasing like a manga based off of H.P. Lovecraft, and I'm like, I can't come every week with a horror story that makes Jason uncomfortable.
But you also come consistently with sports animes
Yeah.
of some sort.
No, I can consistently come with that because it doesn't traumatize people.
I like being traumatized. Go watch Dimension 20 Never After, by the way.
I ain't doing that.
I'll show you the pictures of that then later.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Love me some existential horror. Always. All day, every day.
Yeah, if you like Clamp's work, then this is going to be a staple for your bookshelf or your coffee table, wherever you put your pretty books.
Directly on your face. Jason!
Ooh, okay, well, this one's going to be a hard one for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. With Bob Iger recently coming back into power in Disney, he is identifying that Star Wars is not making the money that Star Wars should be making. So, right off the bat, Patty Jenkins and Kevin Feige's projects with Star Wars and that universe have been, they've been canceled. Everyone was like, say it's been put on hold. No, they have been canceled. I'm trying to get my image going here. So, of course, Disney acquired Lucasfilm with the, I don't know why my watch was going on, with the intention of making a ton of money off of Star Wars, which they've made money. Figures, Disney Plus shows, and movies. I know a lot of people have been very vocal about their love or lack thereof of the recent trilogy. I thought it was fine. Even some of the shows have gotten a lot of flack. Well, Karen McCarthy has taken over for Kathleen Kennedy's division now. Kathleen, of course, we heard got pink slipped a couple of weeks ago. So right now, it's looking like everything that we saw slated at Disney Celebration might be put on hold. Apparently, Acolyte, which I was excited for, which was a dark side telling, might have been put on hold as well. What they are looking at doing is Taika Waititi is talking about coming and doing a series. Not sure which one, but also, how do you not make money off Star Wars? I don't understand. Everything has gone, let's face it, everything has gone wrong. This is not the reception everyone was hoping that Star Wars would get when Disney took over the reins of it. But also, with all of this, there's some legal issues because there are some breach of contracts, which Disney don't care. Disney gonna pay money.
Yeah.
They did it to Scarlett Johansson. They were like, "Oh, care here. Here's your money.
Yeah.
Gone."
Who did they breach with?
Apparently there is one for the show Acolyte, actually. That's the one that's been effectively put on hold.
Yep.
And it was supposed to be coming out this Wait a minute. No, it wasn't supposed to come out next April. But
Okay.
yeah, it was Karen McCarthy. Wait, sorry. I'm trying to see who was doing Acolyte.
I don't know. I know Patty Jenkins was doing Rogue Squadron.
Which is disappointing because I really wanted Rogue Squadron. That was that was all I wanted.
Yeah.
I don't see who was directly involved with Acolyte, but that series looks like it's been put on, and now there's going to be legal stuff, so it's damn sure going to be put on hold.
Yeah.
Disney's not even going to we won't even see the name of the show anymore if there's any type of legal proceedings.
Yeah.
But this is what Star Wars has developed into now. It is a complete and utter mess, honestly. I am sometimes blinders for Star Wars because as a longtime fan who has been deprived of Star Wars his entire life and just wanted a drop of Star Wars, please, just a little. And now the faucet's open and I'm just like, all right, fine, just shower me and I'm good. I was thirsty for so long. But I understand where other people are coming from, where they're not, maybe some of these stories are not as fleshed out as they could be. I don't have as much as a problem, and I honestly do wonder, am I really looking at things with blinders? Like, I got a Boba Fett series finally. I want to know more about Boba Fett. Thank you very much. And I don't understand, but there's other things I don't understand the hate for Kenobi. Honestly.
I don't either. I watched Kenobi. I thought it was fine. It ran into exactly the problem I thought it was going to run into, which is at the end of the prequels, you have them in a certain spot, and at the end of Kenobi, canonically, you have to have them in the exact same spot, and it did run into that problem. I didn't mind Kenobi. I thought it was pretty good, but I have a little bit of blinders on for Ewan McGregor.
And I expect, honestly, timelines are going to be changed.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about it. I know there's a lot of stuff. I don't hear the same complaints about Mandalorian, honestly.
I haven't watched the last 2 episodes of Mandalorian. I've watched season 1 and 2, but I haven't watched the recent.
And I heard some complaints about Boba Fett. Honestly, that dude spinning and shooting. Yeah, he should have gotten capped.
I didn't watch.
That was some Robert Rodriguez stuff.
I didn't watch Boba Fett except for the Mandalorian episodes, and
Okay.
I was extraordinarily disappointed with them. And I don't know if I'm going to watch Mandalorian season 3 because it's stupid. The premise is kind of stupid now. Like, he did his mission, and then he kept the series going.
I see where
that doesn't make sense.
I see where something is about to happen.
Yeah.
Where it's not only because in Boba Fett it was about Grogu making a choice. I think this season is going to be about Din making a choice.
Yeah. And I get that, but also the whole helmet thing I think was dumb.
I think we're going to find out more about that this season.
Better. That being said.
And I'm going to make a call here right now.
Okay.
I don't know anything for Mandalorian.
Yeah, I get you.
And as much as I love her, do not trust the armorer.
I was wondering about that. Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Okay. Love that actress. I can't think of her name.
Emily Swallow.
Emily Swallow.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back real quick.
So,
okay, that being said.
But back to Star Wars.
I wonder if this isn't inevitable. Disney does not exist to make good stories. Disney exists to make money.
Absolutely.
They push through so many things all the time. And Marvel's really starting to suffer.
Yeah, and see, that's actually what I was going to bring up is the issue that they want it out now. They don't want it out when it's ready. And so what we're getting rushed stuff so that they can continue to fill that well of content without thinking critically about how it's being received or how it's going to be. Because that's been my issue with the Marvel movies is I can't go more than 2 or 3 months without having one shoved in my face. And so it makes me not want to go to the movies to see them or to see these movies because I know they are rushed.
Yeah.
And it's more so with Star Wars. Like I already don't have like a huge commitment to like Star Wars or Star Trek or that kind of stuff. It's not usually my thing.
Wow. Okay.
But it's
I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
but like I liked the original movies. I liked the prequel trilogy, which is bad take apparently, but I don't care. I don't care. Phantom Menace was fantastic. You can fight me. Jar Jar Binks is a gem. Anyways, stop looking at me like that.
Can you get some rotten fruit thrown at you?
I can have any criticism I want against a character, but also I need to take the movie for what it is because it is still the artist's vision.
Yeah.
Like saying that somebody shouldn't have done something or not, or that you were expecting something. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you were expecting something, that's on you. What the artist put out, that's what he put out. But if you went in with an expectation of what the artist should do, that's a problem.
But
go ahead.
to counter that, this is not an A23 film. This is a Disney film meant for everyone. A24, sorry. This is not an A24 film where it is an artsy
It's
film.
not Cocaine Shark.
Yeah, it's not an A24 film
Look
where
that back in.
this isn't The Lighthouse where if you didn't like it, then that's on you because this is an artsy film. This is a Star Wars movie that is meant to appeal to the Star Wars fans and the general populace at large. If the movie feels rushed or if the show feels rushed, you're going to see that, and it doesn't matter what the artist's vision is because if it's rushed, the artist didn't get to put their full vision into it. And they may say that they are proud of their work in interviews because they have to. They may also be just as disappointed that their work was pushed through a sieve when it was still a rock.
And we get interviews now and then where we see a little bit behind the curtain with Brie Larson saying, I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what I was doing, with people not reading scripts, not being allowed to read scripts, so the actors don't know what they're doing. Do you think that Sam Raimi was told, make a Doctor Strange movie? No, Sam Raimi was told, make a Doctor Strange movie. He needs to do this, 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 this. We need to introduce this character. This character needs to be here by the end of the movie. Like, it's not an artist's vision. It's a corporation saying, you need to do this. And that's what makes me nervous, especially with Taika Waititi, because Jojo Rabbit, one of his best movies that he's ever made, honestly, absolutely amazing. He wrote the script. He put it in a drawer. He did not touch it for 6 years. Then he came back and wrote it again. Do you think he's able to do that with Thor? No, that's why Thor Love and Thunder sucked. Because he can't go through his process. He doesn't have time to go through his process.
Yeah. Also notice you're blending into that black
I'm
background.
blending in super hard, yeah.
We got to do something about that.
I was on set today. I had to wear
You're
black.
gonna have to appeal to some of the hardcore Star Wars fans, and that's why, Bob, my script for a Lando series is still available. Bring back Donald Glover, where Billy D. Williams introduces the stories, and then we see Donald Glover playing it out.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think the people in Andor were told make an Andor series, and I think that's why Andor slapped so hard.
when it is
something new.
It's an artistic vision.
It's something new. It's an artistic vision, so it did well.
Yeah.
The people that I heard that didn't like it are just impatient people and don't know how to wait for a story. Which
and we got a nice long series with Andor too.
It was also extremely anti-fascist, which
yeah. Which we won't
back
get into
to our
that.
origins.
Yep. But I think that's the issue that the Star Wars franchise has been suffering.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll admit, like, The Last Jedi was enjoyable for what it was, but it did feel like something was missing, and I think that thing it was missing was, one, pacing. I have no idea what happened in half the movie. It was weird. But also, there wasn't a lot of heart in it. Like,
and even less in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy both, in some way, had heart, and it felt good to watch them, even if you didn't like them. The Last Jedi was not fun to watch.
Yeah,
because
Last Jedi was kind of depressing.
Well, like, the tone was depressing, but just, it felt off, and I think that's because they moved it too fast, and then everything after has been, like,
But if you give Ryan Johnson time, you know what you get? Knives Out. If you give him his actual vision, you get Knives Out and you get Glass Onion.
And those are two
And
of
these
best
artists are doing
films.
amazing things when they're not doing these series or these movies. And I honestly, I think it's being pushed through.
And being micromanaged.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're in for some changes in the Star
That's what
Wars
I'm hoping.
universe here.
Yeah.
I mean, there are no movies being put out right now.
Right.
So, whatever's going to happen, I'm sure Bob Iger, it kind of reminds me of that scene from Lilo and Stitch where I'm the one they call when things go wrong. And this has gone terribly wrong.
I love
Cobra Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah. Moving on. Do you have one more, Jason? Or can we move on to our...
No, we can move on.
move on?
I had doom and gloom, and I'm not for it.
All right.
We'll talk about it another time.
Do you have another one?
No, I do not.
No.
I have one, real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. And this is literally just real quick because we legitimately don't have a lot of information on this. But if you were a tween or anyone growing up in the early 2000s, I'm sure you remember a little show on Toonami called Zoids, Chaotic Century. And if you don't, you probably know the model kits that were sold at Walmart and Target at that time.
I'm gonna look it up.
Chaotic Century was really, really cool. I highly recommend y'all go and watch it. It was very dark, but very interesting. I mean, we got New Century Zero after, but that was much more of a funny series and had not a lot of connection to Chaotic Century. And that's always bugged me. But this is the year, the 40th anniversary of Zoids is this year. And we're getting a continuation of Chaotic Century. A lot of people say that is speculation, but let's see. Takara Tomy, on his official Twitter, released a trailer.
Takara told me it's a company. It's not.
Oh God! It says look, I need you to understand that I'm
Transformers, man. Okay, I'm sorry.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, I do remember the figurines.
Yeah, it's like
I always side-eyed them because I was super into Bionicle at the time.
Yeah.
And so I was playing the really, if we're being honest, absolutely terrible Bionicle video game.
Yeah.
So I was side-eyed these, but they are cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Zoids.
So Zoids is nothing like Bionicle, which I'm sure you get now. But
I figured that out at some point in the last 15 years.
Yeah. You never know. It's worth it. But on the official Zoids Twitter, a video was released that says, "He's coming back. At last the promise has been made. Don't miss it." With the hashtags for Zoids and Zoids 40th anniversary. And the video has lots of clips from Chaotic Century. So I don't care what anyone says. We're going back to Planet Z and we're going to have a continuation of Chaotic Century, and that's all I need. It's coming out this spring, 2023. Don't know what day, and that's fine. It's okay, because within the next few months, I'm really excited. I'm also just really excited that they will probably release new...
Kenna has toys.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's like, I really hope they release new model kits this year. Like, a new Shield Liger.
Model kits get better.
The Shield Liger. The Shield Liger.
Kenna has toys.
The model kits were always good. I mean, you would still get model kits for Zoids, but like...
For some money.
I mean, yeah, they are... but they're worth it. They usually have motorized parts in them, so they move.
Bionicle didn't have that.
No, they did not.
I mean, honestly, just real quick, I'm going to point out that the best model kit that Zoids ever came out with was for Liger Zero. Because in the show, Liger Zero could change its armor from just the normal armor to its fast armor, to its gunner armor, and to its blade armor.
I love the modular design.
And they made the Liger Zero model kit so that you could take off the white parts and put on, like, the different armors.
It's dope.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you can still find the extra armor parts without having to buy the whole model kit again, but, like, I love Zoids.
On eBay somewhere.
Probably.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
It's time.
It's time
It
to
is
talk
time?
about that thing. So
So-
I know we were out for a couple of weeks because a computer died.
And then the storm.
And then,
tornadoes.
yeah, I had to hide in a bathroom for
And
45
then-
minutes.
We had to go to Kansas.
And things were not ready. We had to prep the new computer. But we won't be alive Thursday. There will probably be some videos on the channel, like quick hits, because next week, for 4 days of fun, it is AllCon's 19th anniversary. Yes, AllCon, which was tragically canceled. It was the kickoff for COVID. Honestly.
It was.
literally, the con got canceled in the middle of itself because lockdowns were starting
in the middle of the con.
Yeah. So, but that's the past. It's now March 16th through the 19th, 4 days. It's at the Hilton Lincoln Center, 5410 Lyndon B. Johnson, Dallas. Hang on. I actually have an image I could have been putting up for that. So, the thing about this con, Thursday is completely free. If you want to just go check it out, you can go into the dealer room, you can go into some panels. It is completely free. It is also the night of the Bunny Hutch, which I will be having my smoking jacket. I promise. I so promise. But that is the image right there. 19th anniversary. Always has some lovely art. If you go over to all-con.com, you can still get tickets. I don't know if hotel rooms are still open. Probably not.
usually not around this time of year.
But you might get lucky. There are other places to stay around that area, but honestly, it's a local con. It's for a lot of people, and it is a lot of content provided by individual creators.
Yes.
If you have an opportunity, you want to express something and talk to people, this is kind of like the perfect opportunity to do it, and we are doing it a couple of times during AllCon. So
you will see us at not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different panels. You can find us.
you are wrong.
4, 5?
5. Count them. 5. Well,
Are you cheating on us?
Well, 2. I am. Yeah. But we are participating. Well, let's just go through the list first. Friday at 1 p.m. Myself, Brandon, David, and possibly any members of the cast that want to join, because this is a short. It's okay to be dumb at D&D.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Please find the dumbest moments that you have done in D&D and let's chat it out. What are you going to say? Oh God, look at them both hiding in shame. Y'all are coming to this panel. So the dumbest things you can do in D&D, and also if y'all can do me a favor, if y'all have any clips of stupid crap that we did.
I mean, there's the one.
We have one of you shooting the cat.
I think I actually
you-
clipped that one out.
Yes.
You shooting the cat, you stabbing me because we wanted to take consensual magic. We have people can be horses, which was a fantastic moment.
Wow. So if y'all can find those or remind me where they are, because I would love to have clips show. We actually have the means to show some clips during that. I would love to show some clips of our stupidest moments in D&D. So that's our first one. Friday, it is in the Onyx Room.
Wait, Friday or Saturday?
This one is Friday at 1 p.m. Oh,
Yeah.
you'll still be... you didn't get...
We'll figure
See,
that
and
out.
he was limited on time. He could do his.
Yeah, yeah. That's
fair.
Okay. But if you're not completely over and done with D&D, Saturday from 3 to 5, we will be doing a one-shot provided by DM Core. It will be in the Monarch Room on the Lincoln lower deck. It's ready for everyone. This will be everybody from our D&D crew, Christian, Mia, Kat, Cass, myself, and with Core, running the adventure.
Did you say it was rated for everyone?
I don't know how they got in there, but you know what?
Because
Hey.
last year we did shots. We
Yeah.
got a
That's on
natural one,
Don't
which
worry about
I
it. Don't
will
worry
be
about that.
You know
continuing.
what? This one will be for the whole family. It's going to be very
So
puntastic.
all the family gets shots.
No,
No.
No,
Jason.
okay, sorry.
No.
Okay, but continuing on that Saturday, so we're gonna have like an hour break. An hour break from 5 to 6, and we are doing a panel also in the same room. We're coming right back there. Getting started as a podcaster. We're gonna talk about some of our experiences. some of our utter failures and how not to do them. I'm sorry, I'm taking over like all of the events.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
so sorry.
trying
Please
to,
talk
you
about
know,
playing a podcaster. I'm sorry.
well, I don't want to now.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Getting started as a podcaster, we will be discussing everything from technology, computers, cameras, stuff like that, to how to get yourself started as kind of a caricature of yourself. To we might even be talking, I think, about D&D and how to stream specifically D&D for podcasts. So a lot of that Saturday 3 p.m. one shot. Friday, you forgot, you and me, 9 p.m. I will be absolutely torturing Jason at the annual match game that is in the Lantana room, which is, I believe, the same one as last year. Match
It's the
game.
big one.
It's the big one. If you want to test your test to see if you're as insane as we are is really the test.
You are not.
You are.
Last time I said, what is a car jealous of? And I said skin. So it was...
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that kid better not be in there again this year.
Oh, which one?
That kid that's always in there. She's probably gotten a little bit older and smarter.
Probably.
Bring a Nerf gun. Anyway.
And then do you want to tell people about the last panel that you're cheating on us?
Are you going to
Yeah.
talk about Match Game, though? You can actually come to Match Game and win prizes
That's
as
what
well.
I was saying. Yeah.
So, yeah. You want to
Test
come.
to see if you're as insane as...
Don't
the
worry
people
about
on stage.
us. Worry about winning Jedi Cole's stuff. Because
Some
he
of
brings
the
so
most
much
random
stuff.
ass bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
I love it. It's great.
And let's see. So the other one is Sunday. I'm just trying to find my
It's your
schedule
toy
again.
nonsense.
Sunday
It's your
at 1
dumb toy
p.m. Myself and speaking of Jedi Cole, we'll be doing the state of toy collecting and how we can fix it because we have problems in the toy community currently right now, and I've got some ideas. I've got some thoughts, but mainly it's one we can talk about how much money and crap that we spent.
I was about to say, other people have a problem with toy collecting?
Well, we have a problem within the industry,
Gotcha.
not like for my personal collection.
You don't
My
have a
only
problem.
problem here is I don't have enough room. Why are y'all not holding toys? God.
I did. I held Galactus
No, you
like
need
a
to hold it
baby.
and like continue to hold it. and
He's my
display
little
it.
child.
I mean,
God.
I have offered to hold some.
Don't
of
you
your
touch my
things.
stuff. I mean-
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I offered to hold on to your Ryo of the Wildfire, and you told me, in no uncertain terms, to I believe F off, and then hugged the cabinet like a cretin. Like a
When I stole your Zenyatta for 3 weeks, you got really upset about it.
I think I was more upset I didn't notice it first, which I think was kind of the point.
It was very much the point.
and it was very funny, honestly.
Also, I
But-
wanted a Zenyatta.
The festivities kick off Thursday at the Bunny Hutch, right there in the bar and kind of social area.
Yeah.
It is an amazing experience if you've never gone to an all-con. It's just a really chill, kind of family reunion type con.
Did he say chill?
It is very chill.
That's
I think so.
not my all-cons.
Anyway, once again,
Wow, okay.
March
They're party
16th to the
central.
19th, Hilton Lincoln Center over there off the tollway in 635. Look and see if you can get a room. You can still get tickets. It is worth it. And also, there's going to be a lot more late night, early morning content this year. Look at this loaded and packed schedule that they have.
Nice.
I encourage you,
Nice.
please go to allcon.com, check out the schedule. I guarantee there's a panel for you in there somewhere.
It's one of the only cons that actually go to panels. Because
Yeah.
most of the time at panels at cons, there's, an interview with a celebrity or, somebody showing off something. This is literally just people hanging out. There's karaoke that's hosted most of the time. It's just, you hang out, you have fun, you get really blasted. And I will agree. It is a chill con, but also it is a party con. You have so much fun.
And there's going to be a lot of events too. They're going to have escape rooms, laser tag is always there, mini
to an
golf.
escape
They have a life-size Battlestar Galactica Viper, which I need to sit in that. I mean, last year we sat inside of a Mach 5.
And man, oh
A
man,
working replica of a Mach 5.
I wanted to win that ride so bad. I want to ride it.
I think you entered like 5 times. I think you got like 5 tickets or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. And nope.
But yeah, celeb guests, pretty nice dealer room,
Yeah.
and just panels and panels galore. go check it out, and also be nice to the hotel staff there. They work
Be
Yes.
nice to the hotel staff. Come and say hi to us. Like, we will be there pretty much all weekend, just kind of hanging out.
I'm coming from the woods, like back there, 'cause I'll be camping all week before that. But I'm
Coming
off.
when?
Huh?
When?
I'm coming in Thursday.
Okay.
coming
So
in
you will
hot.
have a shower before I see you Friday.
No. Everybody gets that
I
outdoorsy.
just sit next to him.
No, I plan on showering. I'll
Okay.
be clean relatively. Anyway,
That's all I ask.
so yeah, it's going to be a good time. Please come to AllCon. Tickets are still available. It is, if you've never been, you'll go once and you'll understand.
I went once and I have not missed a single year except for COVID year.
And I got to
Yep.
find me some Cards Against Humanity because,
I have a deck.
no, I mean, not a deck. I got to find a game. That's like the thing that I kind of miss.
Oh, yeah.
Like we used to play in the old hotel.
I mean, I can bring my deck.
Let's do that.
We can make our own game.
Yeah.
Word.
Pickup game of D&D.
It's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Make sure you check it out. We'll be putting out some videos on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Some videos from the
They're
site.
going to be
so
real dumb.
it's going to be
Yeah.
awesome. And plenty of pictures. hopefully.
Absolute nonsense, start to finish.
That's it. That's all I got.
I think that is all I got.
That's I just have a shout out for Konami. Where is my game?
Oh.
Where is my Suikoden game?
Oh.
That's all. That's all. That's all I got.
All right. Can you tell people where they can find you?
You can
Very
find,
natural.
you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KorodonoArt, where I scream about all things Suikoden and post art sometimes.
You can find me at well, not really Twitter. Sometimes Twitter, mostly Instagram at The Good Casts.
You can find me over at I got off of that screen. You can
Bruh.
find me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX, where I just debuted a dream, actually a dream cosplay.
I'm so excited to
I
see
love
it
it.
finished. It
Dream
looks so
cosplay.
good.
I
I
love
was
it so
feeling
much.
confident. I literally was at the gym when I
Nice.
pulled the trigger on that suit. I was
Love
like,
it.
Yes.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling buff. I'm feeling swole. It's time. So anyway,
Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you all. And as we always say,
Keep on nerding.
Got him.
I thought I was a little cleaner with the outro.
You
Anyway.
weren't.